Okay, well, welcome back to meditation. And I invite you to just adopt an attitude of freshness and spontaneity and even a little playfulness in your practice tonight. And this involves just relinquishing have tos, shoulds, even, hey, I'm meditating, that quality. Just let all of that just fall away. In fact, you don't even have to meditate at all. You can just simply open your senses to your body and feel your breath entering the body itself, filling you with some awareness along the breathing, riding in on the breath, and breathing out, just feeling a letting go and a release and a softening. Just taking all the expectations and outcomes and effort out of the practice and allow yourself just to abide where you are naturally in simplicity. Nothing to change and nothing to do. If your mind is jumpy or busy or active, restless, or even slothful and drowsy, no worries, just let it be. You don't have to get into that ocean tide of mind. You can simply just bear witness to it from the beach. But feel your feet deeply rooted into the sand, the earth below you. Feeling your rootedness as you sit down into the earth element, supported by the earth mother, the one who brings all sustaining elements of our lives into being. Give yourself over, and any burden or weight or gravity to life, at your own pace, you can just sort of hand this over to the earth element. Just let her receive it from you, neutralizing it in the crystal clear wisdom of her heart. And breathing in, I'm aware of my whole body. Holding the breath, I am awake, I am present. Breathing out, I release and I'm aware of that release in my whole body. Breathing in, I am aware of my whole body. Holding, I am awake, I am present. Breathing out a release, I am aware of that release in my whole body. In this body, we can just notice the softening of any muscles that might be tense or contracted or tight, simply by bringing gentle awareness to those places that we can notice a change there. A gentle in breath, an unraveling, a gentle exhale, and a letting go. And breathing in, we can also open the chest and just feel a slight lift in the spine so that the posture is wakeful and upright and one of basic dignity and presence. And with that upright spine, we can breathe out and let the rest of the body melt down around that spine. So there is at once an uprightedness and at the same time a settling in. What we call equipoise, or an ideal balance between equanimity and compassion, stability and love. So here we abide, simply breathing in, breathing out, mindfully, riding the waves of all we feel and experience, seeing all of it as impermanent. Things arise, things disperse, new things arise, those disperse, and so on. Let this presence within your body be the constant. Just this easy continuum of awareness as each moment unfolds effortlessly into the next. And just let that inhale and that exhale just guide you. Let it be the only movement in the body as you rest here. Almost like a reassuring breeze, reminding you that you're still embodied, that your senses are still engaged and receptive and open and aware. With a memory of the chant just from a few moments ago, Om Tare Tutare Ture Mama Ayupunya Jana Pushtin Kuru Swaha. You can see, just sort of hear this in your mind and let yourself just open the heart to a principle of radiant love from White Tara. If you have seen images of White Tara before, you can imagine her in front of you. If there's some other being who represents this divine feminine, you can also imagine her to be there. from some other tradition, that's fine. Or perhaps just this radiant energy. The power of this divine feminine can be quite strong and transformative in a wholesome way. It can transform the heart. So, imagining from the heart of this being, rays of light are shining, crystal clear rays of light, white light. Sense that within these rays is a deep wish for you to be well, healing for both body and mind. Let your heart open to this knowing. Let your heart receive these rays of light, riding on the purest, most wonderful form of love, unconditional love. Sense the sincerity and the truth of this wish for your well being. That your mind be not only healed, but awakened. That your body be strong, vibrant, and healthy. This deep, deep wish of white Tara for you to know these blessings. There is also the aspect of white Tara of cultivating merit. And here, her transmission to your heart is one of wishing you a deep aspiration, that your motivation, that you be reminded that your motivation is pure. Your wish for yourself to be free from suffering is the same as your wish for others to be free from suffering. This is the deepest form of merit, really, is our motivation, our intention, when we know it to be so. So let white Tara remind you of this gently. Let her love become your love. And also feeling from her heart to your heart this gentle transmission of clear, open awareness. a state of non-dual awareness, where your own view transcends duality, transcends the polarities of life. This guidance. We can appeal to Tara for this guidance of non-duality. And remembering that the breath keeps you attuned to the body as well as the sense of this practice through your senses. And through those senses, just begin visualizing white Tara or this being of light or this quality dissolving into white light. And dissolving this light into your own heart. Take your time with this. You can just visualize it or just express sort of the thought or the wish to feel this. Let her dissolve into you. And let your heart be overflowing with this presence. Feel your own heart to be radiant. With all of these qualities of white Tara. Let yourself become white Tara. Now you are shining from your heart. This brilliant light of healing. Throughout your entire body. Filling every crack, crevice of your own inner space with this luminous white light of healing. Healing body, healing emotions, healing mind. Like a warm fire melting ice. Let your own compassion, this unconditional love, shine also through your body. This gentle wish to be free from suffering. And if it arises, to bring this quality to whatever suffering you find, to permeate it with this awareness, this quality of love. know this can actually be your deepest aspiration for well being for yourself and others. Not for merit alone, but for the well being of others. And resting also in this clear awareness that is equally luminous, this presence of non dual awareness, just self evident brightness of your own awareness. You can be aware of your own awareness in its clearest form, such as now. And from your heart out into the space around you, radiating these qualities of white Tara, sharing them with each other here on this call, receiving them from each other on this call. Let's create this field of one heart around white Tara, each of us bringing this to each other. And as a community, radiating from the center of our circle out into all directions. To those whom we know in our lives, who may need an extra dose of love, of unconditional compassion. After all, we're reminded that white Tara is born from one of the tears of Avalokiteshvara. So we bring now white Tara to all who suffer, to those whom even we don't know. And if we do this together here and now, we support each other and radiate this well being, this deep aspiration and wisdom of white Tara out in all directions to all living beings without limit. I'd like to spend the last few minutes of our practice. I'm going to play you a song, as we occasionally do. This is the White Tara mantra, a beautiful version of it. This will close our time together tonight. And let's just be reminded that we are held in this mysterious, vast, interdependent fabric beyond us, the fabric of energy and universe. We're deeply, each of us, embedded within this cosmic process of existing and of life and rebirth and even death and new life, the creative process of all things that we are part of too. So let's be held in this divine heart.